Merry Christmas and welcome back to Shadowboxer, where we learn something new and possibly lose brain cells in the process. So recently I've been on Whaddo You Meme's channel and I've had a little debacle with an atheist about chattel slavery and how the Bible does not condone chattel slavery. It just doesn't. And it made me think maybe it's time for a video. Now, I've got this little clip from the Bible Project. I will put the link down in the description. But I want to introduce you to deception. Deception can come in any kind of form that you can think of, whether that be an atheist, a Hindu, a Sikh, a Muslim. It doesn't matter. This guy is cunning. He's the one that says, "Did God really say that? Are you sure that's what God said?" He's going to convince you that you're reading the Bible wrong, and he might have some replacement theology, which will come in the form of a book. Now, there's one book that I know specifically that I will get to in just a minute, but I highlighted the word subtle for a reason, because I want you to see what this word means. It means deception is sly, artful, cunning, very manipulative, and this is how Satan will get you. He tricks you on purpose. He tricks you. And then what you wind up doing is you wind up spreading these lies that deception has just hand-fed you. So again, we're going to look at the word subtle. Please pay close attention to these three words that are described. Okay, and now I'm gonna look at the Quran, because I said that deception sometimes has a book. All right, we're gonna read this. It says, "Wa makaru wa makara, Allahu wa Allahu." I'm just gonna stop right there, and we're gonna look at this word, which is makar. Okay, they've translated this as plan, devise, plotted, but what they don't tell you is that this word actually means deception. What I've done here is I've highlighted the "and" right here, and this is saying, and they deceived. So the word makar means deception. I've taken it and I've copied and pasted it into just a plain old Google Translate, and what is the first word that pops up? It says, they deceived and Allah deceived, right? And that, again, that word, it pops up as cunning, willingness, deception, craftiness. All of these words, okay, they go back to what deception is. That slithering snake. Now, that slithering snake is going to poison your favorite food. See, the devil is not going to poison something you won't eat. So he's going to do things like manipulate you by using things that are familiar to you and tricking you. So he's going to say like, well, here we have Abraham, right? This is a word that Christians and Jews are familiar with. And he's going to say, okay, Jesus and Mary, these are things that he's using to manipulate you and lie to you. And you may not be, none the wiser. You won't know. You won't know. And that is the plan. So I'm going to wrap that part up, and we're going to get into Hadith of the day. So this Hadith actually, you can see how Satan will take things and twist them. This Hadith is telling you that Allah is the one that made Adam sin. Right? It's Allah's fault that Adam sinned. Here it says, "Do you blame me?" This is Adam talking to you. "Do you blame me for an action which Allah had written in my fate 40 years before my creation?" This is saying that Adam didn't have the free will to sin against God. In essence, Allah is not God, but let's pretend that he is. And this is what the Muslims believe, is that Allah is God. So Adam didn't even have a choice in this Hadith. He didn't even have a choice whether or not he was going to sin against God, because God forced him to do sin. This is not what Christians believe. You have the free will to disobey God. You have the choice to disobey God. God doesn't force you to do sin. You do that on your own. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming. God bless. Please pray for our atheist friends, our Muslim friends, our Hindu friends, our Sikh friends. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and all that fun stuff. God bless.